If anybody remembers last time, we were approaching this... We were approaching this... That's the wrong button again. Ah! We were approaching this building, and then, the game crashed. Bruh. Okay, everything's going wrong. This is fine. But we're back now.
Who are you, then? Another of that short goblin cuss's errand runners? You tell that little green snotball I don't have any high and mighty magic staff, and I never did. I don't traffic in exotics, and even if I did have one, I'm not gonna go trudging through the eastern swamp looking to sell it to some damn foreigner. Now, if there's anything else I can get you today, maybe I'll consider not tossing your ugly butt out into the snow!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jiraiya. Yes, this is the only shop we're gonna get until the next town. It's like the one outside of Glitterdelve. You get a chance, and then you die. So I've got a ton of stuff I gotta sell, and we're just gonna make some preliminary preparations before heading off into the wild blue. I think we're good.
Save me the pretty goodbyes and get moving!
Okay, so we know from experience that we want to save the game pretty often, because crashes might occur. Alright, now which way am I meant to be going? I think it's this way. Yeah, because there's enemies over here. Alright, actually playing the game now, 15 minutes into the stream. Oh, it autosaved. Would have figured that the game crashed just before an autosave. Who would have guessed? I also need to start making more use of the pause button, because that button exists. It's spacebar. I've just barely ever pressed it so far, for some reason. Where are they? Oh, there's a path here. Oh, Ferox. Get rid of them. That didn't go badly. He doesn't even need a mana potion yet. Ah, finally, a cast stream I'm awake to. Hey, Ran, how's it going? Have you been? I don't think I've seen you around in a while. That's only because my schedule is borked. But yeah. How have you been, Ran? So this area is pretty small. Yes, because your stream times are whack. To be fair, I don't have much of a choice. I work third shift now, so I have to be awake. I have to wake up just before my work shift starts, which is 8 p.m. So, like... Also been pretty good? That's good to hear. Still the wolves are attacking Merrick. Not that Merrick's in danger, but still. Don't fight my mages. Been pretty good. It's good to hear that you've been pretty good. I like hearing when people have been doing good. Because that's good. This game is giving me Kenshi vibes. I've never heard of that. But welcome to the game's 5th dungeon. The Crystal Caves. We are going to meet a lot of new enemies in here. This dungeon I remember being very long. Like, to the point where it's possible it could encompass this entire stream. So we've got lungers right away. Lungers, they're not lungers. I always mispronounce that as a kid. Kenshi is whack? Okay. There's probably a reason I haven't heard of it then. Kenshi is a game where you can have a team like this and do lots of shit. Oh yeah, you can have 8 people in your team? Alright, so the main gimmick of this dungeon is enemies will hide as part of, like, decorative pieces. So you see these crystals up here? Those are enemies. some of them are. Not all of them. That was a teal shard. We'll see more of those as we keep going. They shoot lasers. They're actually, like, some of the coolest enemies in this game, in reality. I think they are, anyways. Other people will probably be like, oh, rock monster, what is this Geodude? Oh, yeah, this is also a water dungeon, so prepare to be in the water. We've got Slarg, which is a bizarre creature. It's got the mouth of a leech, yet the body of half a crocodile. It's weird. It's a strange creation. But yeah, the gimmick here is that the enemies will hide as parts of the scenery. And I think that's honestly a little bit cool. It's just, that doesn't mean anything in this, because enemies will attack before you get to them anyways. It was a neat idea, though. Oh yeah, Lectars are in here. Get rid of them. Those things are actually really strong and have a lot of defense. This came out during 2002? 2001, actually. But yeah, it's a really old game. Would have loved this game back then? I certainly did. Ooh, we got green shards attacking us, and also more those lizards that I don't remember the name of for some reason. Lectar, that's what it's called. Zed is getting completely bodied for some reason. And we fixed that. Oh, now he's getting bodied. What is going on? Let's get rid of these green shards, because they're annoying. The shards don't have a lot of HP. Yeah, this game ran, since I know I've been saying it a lot, but you probably missed it. Ow. This game was a massive part of my childhood. The entire series, aside from the one we don't speak of course. That does not recover my mana fast enough for me to care. Like, I've played through it a few times. I've only ever beaten it once, though, so I want to beat it again. Ooh, you stop, Windsor. God, those things have a lot of health. The one we shall not name, exactly. I'm actually going to switch to circular formation, I think. Maybe box formation. It doesn't really matter yet, but just keeping my guys closer together is probably smart, if I had to guess. Oh, all these shards sitting in the corner. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of shard enemies in here, if it wasn't already obvious. But these are just the early enemies of this dungeon. There are there's a lot of variety in here. And we're going to get to them eventually. But right now it's just lungers and those lizard things and these shards. And crossbows that we can't use. Just remember that Warcraft 3 is my childhood, too bad it died in 2020. F. I never played any of those RTS type games, honestly. They were not my thing. God, every time I open one of these chests, I'm afraid that the guy that opens them is just gonna explode. Because as much as I don't want a death to happen, it would be very likely from opening chests. These things are really bulky, but they do not move. Warcraft 3 Underforged? What? Like, I've never played Warcraft, so any Warcraft memes I'm not gonna get. They were pretty pog for when they came out. The modern time just killed them. Yeah, there's too many RTS. Well, no, there's not too many RTS games. What am I talking about? It's just people don't want to play RTS games anymore. Aside from the few people that do, obviously, but yeah. Slurg. Get him. These things can run. I'm surprised they're not running around. Blizzard removed the old Warcraft 3... Hold on, I need to read this. Blizzard removed the old Warcraft 3 engine and forced players to play the new one when it sucked, and now no one updates it. So that's why it's dead. Okay. It's Blizzard's fault. That's not a surprise, honestly. Oh, hi there! Legendary staff that's probably garbage. I also don't know who picked it up, so it's gonna be its own adventure. Also lied about shit. They wanted to remake Warcraft 3 and fucked it beyond comprehension. It happens. I thought I just witnessed a Slarg fall through the floor. I hope that's not what I witnessed. Alright, where's this Jade Staff? Ooh, nice. Ooh, everybody's leveling up. Jeez. Oh my god. Can you not? I'm busy. No, 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 no. Oh god, I'm stupid. No! Get over... Fucking... Fine. We'll kill the lungers. Let me find that staff, dang it. There it is. 5 armor, ranged skill, and HP. Yeah, this is pretty garbage. Let's see, you're the one wearing the combat magic one. Ow. This isn't even as good as, like, any of these, because this one's got strength on it. Old Warcraft 3 had something that the new one doesn't have: custom campaigns. But yeah, my childhood game just died. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well. There's one upgrade done. As soon as this guy's high enough level, I can give him this as well. Glowern's taking a little while. But hey, nothing's instant. Let's keep going. More Slurg. Get 'em. Get 'em, my friends. We're fishing. Hello, Fred. How's it going? Hope you're having a good morning. Well, I love these games when they have space squares in inventory. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not, but I actually do love the system as well. Ha! Cirrus! Stop it! Do not! That thing was doing small amounts of damage, but it was hitting everybody. Lava management is fun. Yeah, it is fun until you run out of inventory space on everybody, and you have to make room because you never got the transmute spell, which I still forgot to get it. That death noise was in Warcraft 3 before. What? A lot of old games use stock noises. There are games that are still getting released today that have noises that are in this game as well. Like, I think the most recent one that comes to mind was Borderlands 3 has noises that are in this game. I don't remember what noises they were, but also Meet the Trogs. These guys are like... actually decently strong, I'd say. They're not amazing, but they can do stuff. That's going to be the main enemy type in here, mostly. Well, dang. Yeah, there's a lot of games that just use a lot of stock sounds, and that's fine, because stock sounds are good. But it's like how you hear the Wilhelm scream, like, once per piece of digital media. Which I think that's one sound that's actually not in this game, is the Wilhelm scream. Oh my god, really? But yeah, you'll probably hear a lot of noises that you're familiar with. These guys apparently do a decent amount of damage. I never realized. Many old games also use the same stock photos for textures. That's also true. Alright, so the Dark Forest and Jiraiya's Trading Post, which we've already been to. Oh my god, really? Stop running away from me. This is why fear damage is bad, but these guys aren't being feared, they're just running. They'll run away into other groups of enemies when you're not prepared for it. These guys also aren't dropping anything, which is interesting. God, I find it amazing that Merrick isn't even using enough mana to warrant having mana potions. So he's basically a mana potion stock for, what's his name? Low run. Oh my god, how many shards are going to be up there? Hi there, Scarfy. What's the objective of this game? Kill. There are quests and such that are supposed to drive you along, but mostly it's just keep going and kill. Too many enemies are spawning and I'm not getting a chance to loot. Ah! Kill. Ah, yes, kill. Basically, your farm got attacked by the Krug, and you've set off to figure out why your farm got attacked by the Krug. And now you're suddenly, the fate of the kingdom is in your hands for some reason, and it's just like, okay, sure. But yeah, this is in Chapter 4, which is... well, I mean, we're about 8 hours into this playthrough, so about that long. The farmer NPC becomes the world's chosen one. It is super generic fantasy setting, to be fair. Also, there was a Dungeon Siege movie, believe it or not. It was bad. I haven't watched it, but I know it's bad. Yes, this is real. There was a Dungeon Siege movie. It didn't have any actors that anybody knew. And I don't even remember the director's name. Frog Greatsword. Sounds like something that's a two-handed melee weapon that's not going to be useful. How do you make a movie with no plot? Well, here's the thing. There is plot to Dungeon Siege, but you have to look for it, and it doesn't really make any difference. Like, I've been reading the lore books because I've never actually taken time to do that. A lot of it doesn't mean anything. It had Jason Statham and Ron Perlman? Wait, really? Jeez. Okay, maybe they did have some known actors. The Room? I don't think it was that bad. Best old movie is Lord of the Rings, and that's a fact. I'll agree to that. There's a lot of production value in Lord of the Rings, and it makes sense for it to be good. Oh, that's, yeah, Uwe Boll was the director. I do recognize that name. I don't remember what else he directed, but I know they were garbage. But honestly, any movie with the Dungeon Siege franchise tied to it wouldn't work anyways, because you can't make a movie out of this. Oh, there's apparently a wall there. Cool. Okay, my game does not like those stalactites. Yeah, his name is Uwe Boll. This is something I have yet to bring up in this playthrough. I see corpses that are just disappearing, so I'm gonna make a safe bet and save the game. Uwu Ball. Please don't say it like that. I know for a fact, thank you. It's like, I know for a fact there is a chest over here. Let me walk through. I swear to God. Every chest is trapped. Uwu. No. He can now be known for something that I cannot understand. He's known for being a shitty director, essentially. I have not seen anything that he's made, I don't think. By the way, those white geysers that you see going around, those things will actually hurt you. Oh yeah, I didn't check the steel. Trog Greatsword. That's a lot of DPS, but it is a two-handed melee weapon. Short swords are the same DPS as the ice sword, so they're not useful. Where's that steel? I mean, it's it's better than the ice sword, so that's good. I think these guys run when you target them as soon as they become active. That's how they're programmed. And the last dungeon, the Ice Caves and Glitter Delve, didn't have bosses in them. There is, in fact, a boss at the end of this dungeon. So look forward to that. Ooh, Blue Shard. He's big. Now he's dead. We shattered him. What the heck is a Flywing Hob? Ooh, that's the ranged armor, isn't it? That's like the good ranged armor for this part of the game. Are bosses in this game just easy? The ones we've fought so far have been, yeah. Low run doesn't have mana. Figures. That's normal. Ooh, low run doesn't have any health either. Okay. Heal him. He's dead. The Dungeon Siege movie had 2 sequels? What? Excuse me? Ooh, a ring. Those are always nice. Especially since I didn't get any on my repeat playthrough. Let me look to see what that does. That is ranged skill. Okay. Who died? Nobody. Low run went unconscious for a minute because I wasn't paying attention and a Trog slashed him in the back. Oh, there's a thing alive here. Get rid of him. See this hole in the ground? It's just kind of here. In the Name of the King is the name of the series. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was not aware that there was more than one movie. I thought they gave up after the first one because it was bad. Oh my god, I hate that these things run away from me. This is by far the most frustrating thing in this cave. Especially since they're cool enemies. Trust me, if he would have actually died, you would know because the game would explode into loot. Low run has no mana again. This is a theme. Oh, there's still an end in there. Another chest. Money is good. That's a bow. Is it good? 360. No, it's not. It adds armor and health, but it's not really good at all. I think is that better than what I've got? God, no. That's going off the screen. All right. 58 defense. Yeah, that's better than what she's got. Okay. Wow, In the Name of the King cover just looks like a Lord of the Rings cover. Well, to be fair, this game was a Diablo clone. Not a Lord of the Rings clone, but it's definitely got some inspiration from everything fantasy, so... Look that the enemies are dropping more gold than that chest did. But yeah, it's one of those game series that tried to capitalize on a really popular game. Personally, I think this is better than Diablo, but that's just me, and I know a lot of people aren't going to think that. I don't play Diablo, so yoink. Fair enough. I don't play Diablo a lot either. Ooh, that's an elite. Great Trog Warrior. And since Zed ran ahead, they're all going to target him. I can't even tell which one of these is the elite. Oh, it's this one. He's 400 HP. Ah, ooh, he does a lot of damage, actually. Get rid of him. Nice. Ooh! Note to self, Trog Knights do a shitload of damage. 1,000 gold, though. That's nice. Beaded Gauntlet, Steel, Ring. More rings is always good. Let's see what we got. Ranged skill. It's always ranged skill, for some reason. And items that I can't equip. But that's fine, because the game doesn't expect you to have a full party at this point, I don't think. Oop, we got slingers. Alright. They're just lungers, but they throw instead of jump. They're also really frail. Oh, I thought there was a blue shard in there, but I guess I was wrong. Ah! What wall is there? What? Yeah, blue shards don't seem to be... like, anything above green shards is not a very common enemy type, really. Last one. Nice. I don't think those can even drop anything, but it's still good to kill them. Gun mod when? Oh. Ran, believe it or not, you don't need a mod. We're not there yet, though. That's the dungeon after this one, if I remember right. Why's the guy swinging his sword so high? Jesus. Aliens with guns? We have guns? So yes, there is a minigun in this game, and it's not even an end game item. In fact, if I remember right, it's not very good. There's also a flamethrower, a Tesla cannon, and one other thing that I don't remember. Well, okay then. Yeah, no, this game just kind of has a little bit of everything. Don't ask me why. How can a minigun be good? I would rather have a large gun. Okay. Oh, it was a grenade launcher. That's the other one. Don't question it, okay? You'll understand. I don't think we're going to get there today because this dungeon's long and the area outside of it is pretty long, too. By the way, these are mushroom people, in case you were wondering. Because I know the game doesn't explicitly state it anywhere, I don't think. Sounds like more firepower, more DACA. They're, not as good as crossbows, because the programmer made an oopsie and made the crossbows faster than regular bows. Yeah, the crossbows are the fast ones, and as a... What the... Skick. Sounds like an insult, but that's just its name. Kill it. Ooh, that thing does a lot of damage. Really hope I don't need to fight, like, a ton of those at once. Because I actually forgot those things exist. It did kind of look like a necromorph. I was gonna say, Resident Evil 5 Reapers. Like, the giant cockroach dudes. I haven't checked those chitin shoes yet. Oh, because my dexterity's not nearly high enough. Okay. Make us all. I find playing and watching that game franchise very uncomfortable because that's my name. But, like, that happens sometimes, so... Monka X. And I am most certainly not an engineer. Name revealed? I've said that several times. Stalagmids! Spiders, but rocks. They're not rocks, they just look like rocks. If anybody was hoping for stronger spiders, trust me, they show up more often than you think. Just random health shrine that doesn't help me at all. What about Binding of Isaac? Oh, that joke got made against me a lot at school, actually. That one annoyed me more. Because, you know, the Binding of Isaac's actually, like, popular. Pick up the globes. Ah, fuck. Shit. Pick up the cloak. Please. Grab it, thank you. A few years ago? Are you Golden Sun protagonist? No. Oh yeah, that is also. That one's spelled wrong, so. The other two are actually spelled the way my name is spelled. That one isn't. That one has 2 S's. It seems like the regular Trogs do the most damage. I might be hallucinating, though. Oh no, the Binding of Isaac came out in like 2012, dude. That is not a new game. I've been out of school for like 5 years. I'm talking about high school, not college. Only been out of college for about a year and a half at this point. No, not even a full year yet. Ooh, kill him fast. He does a lot. Unless I block all of his attacks. That works. This area would be very treacherous if there was actually, like, you could fall off the platforms. Yorn's dexterity went up. Okay. But no, that was more than a few years ago. Trust me. What are you, Spiked Maw? There's an elite one already. Rabid Spiked Maw. Why is that already here? This is a new enemy type, and there's already an elite. There's also a skip rapidly approaching. You know, I'm not really comfortable saying the names of these enemies, because they kind of sound like a racial slur. Graduated 2013. I graduated high school, I think, Now I have to think. 2015? Something like that? Yeah, I think it was 2015. I've been out of school for a while, but it has, like... I'm not a boomer. I'm a zoomer, get it right. Boomer zoomer. We zoomin', boys. I'm glad that none of the ranged enemies in this game really do a lot of damage. Because otherwise we would be in trouble. I'm also glad that I'm picking up a lot of Zorosk padded leather, because that's really powerful for melee. I think this is the way I'm not supposed to go, so let's go this way first. I see purple crystals. Yeah, this is the optional area. Okay. Truck warrior, but he doesn't have a greatsword. He has a cleaver for some reason. Okay. Ow. Oh, there's still one alive. That's why. The map layout keeps making me think of custom multiplayer Lord of the Rings map in Warcraft 3, which was really well done. Hey, I mean, reminding you of things means that it's got something to remind you of, and that's good. More trucks, though. They're not going to cease anytime soon, I don't think. We got to get through the whole cave first. They attack really fast, which is worrying. And there's more over here, too. Gearwork shield, that's a new one. Now, what if chat existed during the 2000s? Oh god, please no. Please don't. I need to know if this Gearwork shield is better than the shields I've got currently, because if it is, that'd be really nice. Have we killed everything up here yet? Or are there, like, shards or something hidden? I don't see anything else to fight. Okay, let me check that shield now. Who picked it up? Who picked it up? Wait a minute. What's that? It's not very good. Somebody's wearing it. Ah, it's an intelligence shield. Okay, no wonder. Is this another mine or a cave? This is just a cave. This is the Crystal Caverns. That's actually good, because that's armor and health for Merrick. I still don't understand why those shields exist, though. Right, if I remember right, this area is a puzzle. There's also enemies in it, because yeah. So, like, we saw some of this in the very first dungeon. How, there's, like, items on these lowered platforms. If we were to pick those up, we couldn't come down here. We would have to put other things onto them. Nice, strength increases. I always approve. So we'll pick that money. We'll pick that money up when we're coming back through. Melee wizard combos. I think so, but it's hard to actually like keep that going. We have to drop stuff on these platforms to get them to stay down. Now this door is open. And there's another platform in here. And that opened the door, so let's chuck this greatsword down. What does this lever do? I think that just makes the door open permanently, but that's fine. These guys' death sounds like ghost children. Jeez, that's something to think about, ain't it? Why is there just money up against the wall? Okay. Where are the lowerable platforms in this room? There's one. Okay. Put a short sword on it. That means there's one across from it, right? Yeah. And that does indeed open the door. Short sword down. Game? You confused? I have a feeling... Yeah, I knew it. I knew there would be more. This chest is deceiving. It makes you think there's the end, but you can hear the water running, so, like... Yeah. Come on. Thank you. I hate the AI in this. Go. There. Now we can continue. Guess actually picked up a mana potion. Well, that's because we now have a guy that chews through mana potions like crazy, so we kind of need him to have them. Also, this room is full of chests. Oh, Bjorn's taking a lot of damage, though. That's not exactly great. He is taking a lot of damage. Stop. Chug, Bjorn. I know you got it in you. Laura's strength. I still don't understand how. Target him. Come on. Alright. Now for loot. Nothing. My favorite loot. Really? Oh my god, there's more. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. This is stupid. Are we gonna get like a legendary item or something, or is this all just gonna be crap? Fury's Eye? What the heck is a Fury's Eye? Sell value 1,000. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Cool. I guess. Money? I guess there are money items in here then. Cool. I don't need that open anymore, do I? Hold on. Is there another one? No, there's not another one. Okay. I think this is actually the end of the puzzle now. Okay, there's a bunch of loot. Somebody grab that, too. Oh, the mule got it. Alright. Oh, a ring. That by itself made it worth it. Let's see. Who picked it up? 20 mana. You've got the range skill ones. You've got nothing. Okay, I think that guy already got it. Which is good, because he was the one that was going to have it anyways. So this is what the bank looks like in medieval times. What, are we stealing from bank? Is that the joke? Go, mule! I forgot to hit the lever to permanently keep that open, but I don't care. What do rings do again? Rings are just equipment pieces. They're really valuable, though. Because otherwise you don't get anything for those slots, and the effects rings give generally are insanely good. Yo, I just noticed there's a room over here. Hang on. Oh, who cares? It's just a sword. Not even worth anything. Yeah, rings are ringy. They're onion rings. That's that done. Let me save the game in case of crashes. Cast horror game when? You gonna be around tonight? Because hopefully tonight. By tonight, I mean like 11 hours from now. The worst horror game? What are you talking about? It is a horror game, and it's free, and we can collaborate on it. So, it's what we're playing. Cry of Fear would be a perfect one? What? Why do you want me to play that? Oh? You guys will see. I'm gonna have to get my freaking stream settings done pretty quickly tonight, though. Because it's something I've not streamed and I don't have set up. What part of Dead Space is free? I see spike moths traveling towards me. I don't like that. They're planning an attack. Get rid of them. They don't attack very quickly. That's probably why they're weak. Now that I think about it. They don't even have high defense. Aside hide Hogger. Grab that in a second. We have been in this cave for 45 minutes. Listen. Why are these things everywhere now? Stop it. Go away. I don't care that you're... Ooh, that's a really good drop. Amulets are just rings. I have a feeling when you're the only streamer playing this game, what, you think people would want to play a game that's this old? And also stylized... Like, it's not exactly a game you would expect people to watch. Because there's nothing you can do for interaction, and it's very old. And not a lot of people have heard of it. And it's the same every single time, so if you've seen one playthrough of it, you've seen all of them. Not that there are any playthroughs of it online that you can watch. I picked it up. What is it? Ranged skill. Gee, I wonder. Actually, 2 dexterity is still better. So let me give that to somebody who just doesn't have one yet, because there is a chance to block in there. The ranged skill is useless, but I'm sure people would be still playing it. Well, it wasn't super popular even when it came out. Like, I think the most viewed video about this game on YouTube has about 500,000 views. That's the Ross's Game Dungeon video, by the way. Which is just like an overview and retrospective of the entire series. Mostly just the first game and its expansion, though. The Dark Forest. Ooh, there's an elite lunger. It's Shadow Lunger. Let's go get him. It's about twice... That's like the first elite that's twice as strong as a normal version of it. Which is odd. You would think they'd all be twice as strong, but they're just not. Well, here he comes. Because everybody ran off to try to kill the slingers. Kill the Shadow Lunger. Deals a decent amount of damage. He wasn't that bad. He didn't drop anything either. That's disappointing. Ooh! The best spell in the game right there, folks. Transmute all. Pick that baby up. Hold on. Put it into your freaking spell book. That is the best spell in the game. It just turns all of the items on the floor into money. So if you're running out of space, just chuck your cheap items on the ground and you cast Transmute All a single time and you have money instead. Something we have been sorely missing. I think a Wicker Shield is a Mage Shield? remember right. If only I could turn orange peels into money. What, do you eat oranges a lot? 17 health for 15 intelligence. Well, yours is literally useless, so I guess we'll give it to you. Oh, why has it gotta be tall? The defense and stats on its, ooh, another one of these. The stats on it that are not, that are like the basic stats, like the natural defense and block chance, don't mean anything unless you're using a melee weapon with it. So, yeah. I have a pile of them on a plate. Oh. Neat. I'd fetch you about 2 gold pieces if I were to wager. Also, those Cirrus don't seem to be very common. That's only the second one we've fought, and this is a long cave. Yeah, I think the blue crystals are the biggest ones we fight. So I'm not seeing any, like, purple ones yet. Well, I mean, I know there's purple ones, but they're not. We're not going to fight them for a bit yet. Ah, okay, we're at the end of the cave, which means it's, in quotation marks, boss fight time. The purple shards are the boss fight of the cave. There are 2 of them. They are not super strong, but they are technically unique to this spot. So, like, they have a lot of HP and defense. And there we go. Boss fight over. And that's boss fights in this game, Ran. You happy? We get a chest for each one, so I mean, I can't really be angry at it. Well, I mean, there's not much you can do gameplay-wise with boss fights in this game, to be fair.